Pues bueno. Pues vamos con el Episodation 4. El Episodation 4. Episodation 4 no, 5 ya. Qué polla.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Anteriormente en Juego de Tronos.
You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This
Vámonos.
could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And
Para
I will see
acá,
that you are rewarded.
gracias.
You think you get a reason with a wildling?
Tú aquí, gracias.
No, I'm a friend.
Soy amigo. Soy forano.
Don't move.
Hola.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
Ese puto que ya está por ahí.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something.
Hola.
He's
muy
conspiring
buena. ¿Qué
against
tal
my
estamos?
family. And someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords.
Ahí está la niña
Hundreds
también.
of them.
¿Cómo no?
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
¡Eh!
I want you to keep an eye on everyone. You never know who you can trust.
¿Qué hace mi pana?
I'll do my best.
Vamos, yo creo que a este se lo van a ventilar, pero vamos, en breve.
I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Aquí, a este se lo va a ventilar el hijo de la gran
Father's
puta.
been
Este ya lo verás.
looking to make a match for me, and Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower, just dies more quickly. We could be a
Ya
family.
empieza mi
Lord
Juanillo
Forrester.
con el vocabulario,
You'd
¿no? ¿O
like
qué?
Wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing.
You'll never marry either of them.
Never's such an awfully long time. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me.
Coño, pero esto no... Espérate, esto no tenía nada de...
Soplanucas está
permitir.
censurado.
Sí, ya te lo estoy arreglando, hombre.
Oh,
Ahí.
you won't need your sword.
Es
Not where we're
curioso.
going.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you.
Pero vamos a ver, ¿qué pollas le pasa al tonto este?
There.
Pero ¿cómo dejas que te quiten la espada así?
Doesn't that feel
Pedazo
better?
de subnormal.
Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes.
Métele un palo.
I don't trust her with my men.
Compadre, quiero darle. Vamos, ahora que me he quitado el rubio de los cojones, me va a venir esta a tocar la polla, ya lo verás.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me.
El single de Orgullo
Where's
Furioso.
Griff?
Después
I
del Juego de
expected to be
Tronos, ¿a qué
greeted by
tienes
him on my
pensado dar?
arrival. Bit of a
Pues lo
disappointment to have
siguiente
to
que
show
tengo
myself.
es...
Queda un
el-
capítulo.
And here I had such
Sí.
high hopes for Ludson. Your brother doesn't want to tell me what happened.
Después de este tengo el
El
Batman
Oh, I really
no sé
hope
qué
things might
Wizzing.
be different with
No
you.
me acuerdo exactamente el
I
título.
hoped we could be friends. After all,
Y
I
me
was
quedaba cuál más.
generous. I
Y
allowed you
el,
to
y el
keep
de
half
Walking
your
Dead,
forest,
la historia de Michonne.
your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called
Batman
in the
escoge del
Glenmores.
Correcto. Me hice ya la temporada
I'm not
1,
sure
me
I
queda la
managed
temporada 2.
The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my
Siena
father.
Within the
Lady
Gatos.
Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
Ese.
If her safety is
El
a
enemy
concern,
within.
perhaps she should not have come to Ironrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've
Te has
sorted this
convertido a lo
out.
tonto en
Thank you for
esquemas
being so
históricos.
forthcoming.
Pues sí. Y todo empezó con The Walking Dead.
But there's still a price. Ah, here we are.
Roderick!
You
Te
disobeyed
aprovecha y
me.
sacó oro.
You disrespected me.
Muchísimas gracias, puto.
Someone has to pay.
Pero compadre, ¿cuántos palos se va a llevar el tío este?
You didn't think it would be you. Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Pues juega un
Arthur's
día
done
de
nothing
Ganar.
wrong! If you want to hurt someone, hurt
Lo
me!
tengo.
Roderick!
Why bother?
Lo tengo y lo puedo jugar.
You're nearly a corpse already.
Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it.
Compadre, que se nos vango para que le
Is it
estás
worth it,
cortando la
Arthur?
oreja.
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please! Do something!
You'll pay for this, Ramsay!
Look at him, Talia.
El sábado pasado me vi la de Batman.
¿Cuál de ellas? Bien, compadre, lo tiene desollado entero al tío.
See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
La
Sorry,
última.
but they'll never learn otherwise.
La de Robert Pattinson, ¿no?
La nueva seguramente.
Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show
Vamos.
mercy to Griff? This is
Ole,
his
mi niña.
fault. That's a lot of blood.
I'll see you dead for this!
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. Ah, the poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it. Come on,
Tomar por
Roderick.
culo.
I'm impressed.
Sinceramente se
Lucky
me hizo
for me,
pesar
you're
a
a
mí y a
cripple.
una amiga de Okami.
I may have
Fuimos a charlar y a ver
misjudged you,
vídeos de
Roderick.
gatos.
I came here to kill you.
Es que 3 horas para
Now,
lo que cuenta es
I'm
demasiado
thinking it
tiempo.
might be far more entertaining to watch you and Lud tear each other to pieces. I never want to come back.
Yo estaba que me quedaba
to
dormido.
fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house
De hecho-
standing. Win.
De hecho, hablando de la película de Batman, un detalle. Con todo lo que le gusta el grunge a Robert Pattinson, y qué casualidad que uno de los temas principales, si no es por así llamarlo, el tema principal de la película, que es con el que empieza y con el que termina prácticamente, es de Nirvana. Que manda cojones, ¿eh? Que yo estaba viendo eso y estaba diciendo, compadre, digo, si es que nada más que le falta que salga Bruce Wayne con su banda de rock. No jodas.
Otherwise, I'll kill you both and be done with it.
You're insane.
At least I'm not you. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses.
Gracias, compadre, que estoy
Not sure you'll
comiendo.
have much luck finding
Me
other
cago en tu
allies.
puta madre. No joda. ¡Quieto! Que lo tenemos ya aquí.
Pesadito rico rico.
Quieto. Quieto, 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 quieto.
Sí se lo dije a la chavala, el Batman más emo que he visto sin contar cómics.
Ahí. Vamos a hacer esto. Porque me lo conozco, el copyright de los huevos. Y ya me ha saltado en la plataforma rojita un par de veces por esta mierda. Oye, ¿esto qué es? Que se ha quedado todo chueco, ¿no? Espérate. Ah, vale, que es que no he cargado. Vale, que es que no he cargado aquí el... Tracatán. Tracatán. Y tracatán, claro, ya decía yo, digo, ¿por qué cojones no está aquí esto disponible para ponerme mi musiquita libre de copy free? Tu, 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 tu. Pollo, eres un hijo puta, muy cabrón. Ta, to, 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 to. To, tom, to, 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 tom, to, 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 toro, tom. Pollo, eres un cabrón y te gusta a ti. Da por culo. Tu, 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 tu. Quieto, parado. Volvemos a su caudal. Volvemos a su caudal.
Alimentate.
Y volvemos a su caudal. Aliméntate, juégatela. Que está sin estrenar, para que veas. Que está sin estrenar y lo vamos a empezar. Si soy capaz de abrirlo, porque como soy medio subnormal, no me acuerdo dónde coño estaba, la abre fácil.
Te las compras en la Dayarpe.
No, en el Nevada, tío. En la de Yarpe ya no lo tienen. Ahora, también te digo, por cierto, esto le vamos a quitar de huevo ya. Ahí. También te digo que ya de última estaban todas gastadas y ya solamente quedaban las buenas. Ahora ya puede ser un 50-50. Cafecito. No está mal. Está como cafecito, limón. Una cosa extraña. Pero rico.
Only a monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this.
Está el colega modo abuela.
Sí, compadre, me toca los cojones porque muy bravucón el tío de te voy a matar, te voy a hacer, pero le están pegando palos por todos lados.
Arthur.
Y es que es tonto, porque es tonto.
I'm so sorry.
Cuando por fin me he quitado del medio al rubio.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate.
Y yo creo que el traidor es este hijo de puta.
Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
This is my fault. If I hadn't agreed to Elena's plan.
You didn't do this, my lord. Blame Ramsay, blame Lud, blame the gods if you have to. But don't blame yourself. The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Duncan.
But can we even fight them? We don't have the numbers. We don't yet have Ryan back. And if Mira's right about an army from the south...
We'll worry about that after we get Ryan back. Once we've made the trade, then we can start
Where is he? Where is my brother?
My lady. My lady.
Que no mire.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur!
Madre mía,
It's
compadre.
my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help. He did this for me.
Don't look, Elena. You don't need to see this.
Yes, I do. He was my brother.
Sí, pero eso no quita que tiene las putas tripas al aire.
I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now to die like this, tortured, mutilated.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Elena.
Ahora me va a echar la culpa a mi hija de la gran puta.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
You can't help the dead. So care for the living. For me, that's Ryan, Talia, Mira, and you.
Roderick. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Me encanta como los gráficos de este juego no están bien renderizados y de repente se ve como la puta mierda. Todo el paisaje. A ver, esto se puede entender, pero tú fíjate aquí.
Ah, there you are.
De repente todo el castillo se ve como a 360 y los personajes se ven a...
Why in the world would you... Never mind.
Iba a decir 720, pero es que a lo mejor es
Mira.
demasiado, ¿eh?
I'll be honest. I took an enormous
O sea,
risk
tú mira esas putas
defying
columnas que dan
Marjorie to
sida.
get you into that feast.
O esa
And
puerta.
you thanked me by making us...
¿Cómo puede ser esa puerta que hay por donde atraviesa la P hacia arriba? ¿Cómo puede ser que se vea de esa forma tan asquerosa la transición de imagen?
Scene with Lord Andros in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
Lord Andros is a threat to my family. He's plotting against them even as we speak.
I believe you, but you called attention to yourself, Mira. And you angered Marjorie. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything to jeopardize it.
That's fine by me. I don't need friends who get so easily overwhelmed.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like that. Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
Of course it was worth it. They're my family.
And they're very lucky to have you.
Vaya la gran puta.
I better go before she sees
Mira,
me.
compadre, la pelirroja jamona.
Forrester.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Es que tiene una cara de zorra la pelirroja, tío.
I thought you'd be happier.
I'm glad he's dead. Felt good plunging the knife in at least. But it doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter. Or something.
No matter what happens, I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother.
Abresca.
But we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told...
Coño, este ya parece que no le duele las quemaduras del dragón, ¿no?
First names with the Queen now, are we?
Cojonudo.
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
Hola, rubia.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is short.
No battle is without difficulty, Your Grace. But we fulfilled your orders.
All of them? I heard rumors of an incident in the city. Do you know anything about it?
Nothing you need worry yourself with, Your Grace.
That's for me to decide. I thought you told me your nephew is a man of honor. But he cannot even take responsibility for his actions.
Your Grace.
You killed the master Dezor Zoraza when I told you his judgment belonged to the slaves of Marine. And now you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
Because Beskha was Dezor's slave. For years.
Damn you, Asher.
She deserved her revenge as much as any slave in Marine.
You have my sympathies.
Keep your pity, Dragon Queen. Give us soldiers and we'll be gone.
I apologize for her, Your Grace.
It's all right, Malcolm. I do not hold it against her or you.
¿Tu novia quién?
You have proved yourselves in battle.
La
And
Daenerys.
while you disobeyed
Ya
my
quisiera.
orders, you had good reason. Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second sons.
What?
But, Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and
Remonta
his
el
second
dragón y dice
sons.
Dracarys.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed.
Yo que
I
sé,
cannot give you
compadre.
myself
Yo te veo
swords,
más con el
but I
enano.
will give you the next best
Ja, ja,
thing.
ja, ja.
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Apologies, Your Grace.
El enano nos
But
mira.
we need fighters now, not gold.
Gold can buy many things. A sellsword like you
Que va, el
should
enano es el que te da
understand
por
that.
el culo mientras te sodomiza,
A
hombre.
new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters
No, es que con lo
among
desgraciado
those
que eres es lo
who
que
used
te
to be
pega.
bound.
On behalf of the Foresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I
Pero
return to
primero nos
Westeros.
mira.
I
Primero
have
te
other
da
plans for you, Malcolm.
y una vez que te haya
Plans
dado,
for me,
te
Your
sigue
Grace.
dando.
We never agreed to this.
Asher, please.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace,
Come guarra.
I am humbled. But
Qué
I
hijo de
owe
puta
my
eres.
allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forward.
I am
Tía, que
honored you
pestazo
would ask
sale
me.
de la puta bolsa, ¿vale?
Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
Almendra.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden.
Es curioso porque es que como que
If she does
cambian
come
los
to
sabores.
Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side.
La que tienes.
You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
She broke her word, Uncle.
Not without her reasons.
She did it once. She could easily do it again.
Maybe. But this alliance might be worth the risk. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
No sé si es porque está todo junta, porque están todas juntas en el mismo paquete, pero como que me cambia el sabor una vez que lo estoy.
They're just words, Beskar. They can't make you bleed.
It was my secret to share. You don't know shit.
I know you're the toughest person I've ever fought alongside. Your past can't hurt you anymore. Move on. We still have soldiers to find.
Toma ya.
Little Queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers. And I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen.
Yo qué quieres que te diga, no me
Get
gusta el Juego de
yourselves
Tronos, pero es que el juego me está pareciendo tedioso y yo qué sé, como que muy lento, me están dando muchos palos por todos lados y no me dejan devolverlos. Y es algo que particularmente me jode. A mí me gusta que si me dan un palo yo pueda devolverlo en algún momento. Y aquí desde el primer momento me están dando palos, sigo recibiendo palos y todavía para uno que he devuelto me mataron al crío. Y para otro que he devuelto veremos a ver lo que pasa con el soplapinga este.
You're freezing.
Si ves que no te da sinergia,
Yeah, don't
prueba
worry
otros.
about it. Someone has to keep watch.
Si es que ya para dos capítulos que me quedan, este y el último, ya lo termino,
It's
compadre.
getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
Oh, what does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Gente mi otra novia.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, Well, things got out of hand.
Probetico, tú
Out of
estás
hand?
necesitado.
From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Gared a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings. Thens, probably.
You want to go back, Finn? Well, go ahead. No one's stopping you.
You know I can't do that.
Finn, will you
just piss off? Some leader you turned out to be.
Sí, sí. La niña es una desgraciada.
You should listen to him.
Corto con ella.
The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south.
A mí me gusta más la
We'll go without
pelirroja,
you, Garrett.
tío.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Gared. This isn't what it looks like. I can
Yo
explain.
tengo el pelo más rojo.
Did you know she'd refused to go north?
I swear,
Meh.
I didn't. I thought she could help.
Tú
Sylvie
tienes el pelo,
knows these
tú tienes
woods
el
better
pelo
than
más
I
rojo,
do.
pero el
If
tuyo
anyone can
es
find the
tintado,
North Grove,
cariño.
it's her.
¿Me qué?
And besides, I couldn't just leave her.
Tú tienes el
I
pelo
won't do
pelirrojo,
that.
pero el tuyo es
Not again.
tintado. El tuyo es de quita y pon.
But she's refusing to help. You heard her.
El de
Her
la
mind's
pelirroja,
made
Por
up.
favor.
She can be stubborn when she wants, but if
que el
she's
de la
going
pelirroja
south,
no es de quita y pon.
and so
El
am
de
I.
el de la pelirroja es naranjita
So that's
natural.
it. I can't head north without a guide.
Tú me odias,
I
Gared,
go
por favor.
where she goes. I'm
No
sorry,
te odio.
Gared.
Solamente me pregunto de qué color tendrá el pelo de chocho la pelirroja.
A él le gusta que tenga el sosete color Fanta naranja.
Pues ahora me lo quito, Gared, por favor.
Con lo que me costó ni se te ocurra. Vamos, te machaco, te kill you la vida.
Don't know why you'd want this around.
Sí, sí.
Te kill you la vida. A ver. Carapinga. Ven aquí, habla
What are you
conmigo.
doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
Siempre
I
puedes
did,
teñirte el
and
pelo
look
del
where it
soso
got us.
también, Balbi.
We've got next to nothing
No
to
puede
eat.
porque lo lleva
Cotter's a
depilado.
bloody liar. And now we've got his freak sister to worry about.
Well, things could be worse.
How? You know what? I'd rather warm my ass next to a fucking wildling than talk to you any longer.
Ah, pues cojonudo. Alguien que dice ser mi amigo me suelta ese comentario. Pues que te den por culo, ¿sabes lo que te digo?
Wonder if she's ever seen an ice spider. Phew. Hope not.
No hay amigos ahí, solo aliados.
Pues aquí yo no tengo ni eso, tío.
I wonder why she doesn't wear it. Oh,
Qué triste
Well,
la
it's not
vida
so
en la
bad.
Edad Media.
Ya está, ya no hay más nada que rejurgar en la cabaña. Pues a tomar por culo.
Gared.
You and your sister, you don't look much alike. The white hair and...
I know what you're getting at, so you may as well just say it.
I just
La Barbie está ahora encabronada, hombre.
She was born like that.
Ja, ja, ja.
No es que he dicho que me gusta el pelo de la pelirroja.
Village thought she was a bad omen.
¿Qué va?
The better of them stayed away from her. The worse.
Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? That you came here to find your sister?
I wanted to. I didn't think you'd understand. I couldn't risk it. I'm sorry.
Pasa, nena, nos vamos tú y yo por ahí a dar una putivuelta.
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you Southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out. People are assholes.
Qué boba eres.
Vale.
What happened to your village? Did you leave?
Well, not by choice. When Sylvie reached 2 years, they told my mother we weren't welcome anymore. She wasn't welcome. I guess they all hoped she wouldn't survive long enough to get a name. But she's tough, Sylvie. No way she wasn't gonna make it.
Y después cuando vengas con otra que diga de meterse.
How's your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
Where's your mother now?
I don't know. Still back at the village for all I know. She tried to send my sister away. Wrapped her up in furs and everything like a good mother would. I left that night when I heard.
So you really won't take me north?
I want to help you, Garrett, I mean it. But I can't leave her behind. And besides, north of here, I'd be as lost as you.
Pues ya tú sabes, mi loco.
¿Por qué los de estos juegos tienen cara yonki?
Pues no lo sé, compadre, pero me repatea. ¡Ay, un conejillo!
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before.
Puta zorra loca.
Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north.
Qué mal folla la chavala, coño.
Sí, 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 sí.
Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway. Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Mind if I give it a shot?
Go ahead. You know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
Grita.
I may do all right.
Just be sure to keep it aimed that way.
Falla aposta.
Is that what making do means?
Joder, ¿y yo cómo sabía que se iba a ir a tomar por culo? ¿Qué coño ha pasado aquí? ¿Por qué cojones me quita el juego esta mierda? Pero bueno, vamos a ver. ¿Somos subnormales o qué coño te pasa a ti en la puta cabeza?
Ah, you're joking.
Maybe next time,
Puta
Garrett.
loca de mierda que deje a Tambor en paz.
Well, since we don't have any food.
Compadre, qué puta mierda, ¿no?
What's this?
Your dinner. It won't fill you up, but It'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me.
Me lo podía haber llevado de calle si no hubiera dado por culo el puto juego, compadre.
Someone you really cared about. Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again. Do you know what that's like?
I lost everything. My old life. My house. All I ever wanted was to fight for the Foresters.
This house, it was important to you.
They treated me like one of their own.
Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
A la muchacha, para que te lo traigo, cómeme la polla.
But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
So it is real then?
I didn't say that. But it might be. A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Ninguno de ellos jamás regresó. Pues...
That won't happen to us, Sylvie. I was sent to find the North Grove.
That doesn't mean that you'll...
Uh-oh.
Help! Cotter!
Ya estamos.
What the fuck?
Look out! No funciona el bot de voz.
¿Qué coño?
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes
Ya,
out.
picas que te
Day
pegó.
after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed
Oye,
savages.
¿es cosa mía o han
But
salido
one
ahí?
pit fighter is worth any 10 cell swords. If you can convince
Tío, no
them
vaya a
to fight
empezar a
for
tocar
you,
la polla
and
ahora.
that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
You were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing like me. These aren't soldiers. They're
Coño.
animals you unleash.
Yo puta, el perro con la... Ah, la bestia.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
You did what?
A tomar por culo.
What the fuck? Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Usher.
Pues ya está. Ali. No quiero ni mirar las cabezas, compadre. Yo qué sé, ¿eh?
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers.
Ah, muy bien,
Or
cojonudo.
anyone who shows weakness. Or fear.
Míralas.
Or really any highborn pricks with lily white asses like you, little brother.
What are you leading me into, Beskar?
No, I warned you.
A lo mejor hay
But
algo.
don't worry, little brother. I'll protect you.
No creo que haya nada que coger.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away.
¿Y si no qué?
1, 2.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary. I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him. We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what... Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
Ah, con qué esas tenemos, ¿no? Si llego a saberlo, le pego el cabezazo. A tomar por culo. Ali. Arreando que es irundio. Cha, puto gordo, al final te doy.
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
I've come with an offer. One that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Que no soy racista, pero le puedo pegar una patada a la negra que la dejo mirando para Colombia.
I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago. I earned my freedom. You walked out on me, on all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Pues ya le pasa a ese en los puños, que tenía micropuño.
My patience wears thin.
My enemies mean to butcher my family in Westeros. They killed my father. They killed my little brother. And now I need great warriors to help me avenge their deaths and reclaim my home.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood.
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel. In Westeros, they sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
¿Ah, sí?
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who?
Posna a pelear.
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
Coño, Jackie Chan.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
We'll have to kill him. It'd be a shame to waste such a talented fighter. Perhaps if I just subdued him.
No one has ever subdued him.
Right.
Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe? And your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight.
Espérate, Yonkou, que voy para abajo.
Noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
Goodbye dying there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you look after my uncle?
No. I'll use your queen's gold to get as far away from him as possible.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me.
Que te calle ya y baile, BTS.
Let me show you how we dance in Marine. You fight
I'm a
dirty.
Leo.
I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Here, use this.
Ya está.
Ready your ears for the song of blood.
Don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm gonna have to refuse.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Quieto. Ali.
Son of a whore!
That's no.
See if you're still smiling after I break your face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Quieto. Ala, Yonkou. Ala, Yonkou. Ala, ya te tienes que retirar del BTS, mierda.
Last chance, Westerosi.
Que te acabo de hacer pedazos en la cara.
Hate to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
Vamos. ¿Qué te crees, Bruce Lee o qué? Vamos.
This is gonna
Se
hurt.
parece, jaja.
Mira que hostia me ha dado.
Yours will be a
maricón.
beautiful death. Isn't that something you'd like to say?
Vale, ahora podría aprovechar y pegarle un sostrazo en la espalda.
I think I can actually.
Ali. ¿Ahora qué, payaso? ¿Ahora qué, payaso?
I'm ready, Westerosi. Don't hold back.
Don't intend to.
Look at this terrified boy. He fears his end.
Pero payaso.
Que sé que te pide después.
Ali. Cabezón. ¡Ah, la cabeza de bola!
Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport! The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason. You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Ahí, que anda Connie. Bueno, a ver qué coño pasa con los bichos vampiros estos raros, zombies.
What are those things? Oh, over here! Over here!
Mientras tanto, los caminantes blancos.
Sí, sí, los caminantes de la nieve, vaya.
They won't die! Anything can be killed!
Ahora el mamá verga este que muere. Vamos, casi que yo hubiera preferido ir a por su cabeza, pero bueno. ¿Qué cojones? Que la puta mano se sigue moviendo. Vale. ¿Visto cómo te lo he dicho? A la puta cabeza.
Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh. Fucking hell!
Otra más. Pero compadre, no te distraigas y coge la puta antorcha. Puto inútil. ¡Hala, fuego! ¡Fuego! ¡Chacha! ¡Arde!
Where's Finn? He was over there!
¡Hala! Al final ha muerto, ¿no?
Finn!
Sabía yo que este gilipollas moría.
Es que no teníais carne, pues.
We make for the North Grove!
Pues
We
mira.
need to stick together!
I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Yeah. Los vampiros, compadre, que son vampiros. Escucha, si me traes a tu habitación para hacerme cositas, que sepas que cobro caro, ¿eh?
Your Grace.
Ah, hola.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before.
Hola.
You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'd like to think we can be honest with one another. However, you're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
I try to be, Your Grace.
I see. I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party.
Sí, sí.
How exactly
Lo que
did
tú
that
quisieras.
happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I meant no harm, Your Grace. I had a personal matter to attend to.
A personal matter? I'm told you used another girl to talk your way in. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good.
Cierto.
Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have before, Your Grace. And I would again.
You are resourceful, aren't you? Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins.
A ver qué me pasa a la farlopa.
I want to know
Digo,
who he intends to call as
ahí
a
viene
witness
ese
on his
jodido nano.
behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I guess I could, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I never liked the man anyway, and I doubt anyone will miss him.
Pero hombre, si es la alegría de la casa, el jodido nano, que me estás contando. ¿Cómo que nadie lo va a echar de menos? ¿Estás loca?
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard. After you sold me out to Daenerys, I've given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your Foresters.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what. I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you live without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and
Hombre.
prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
There's no spoils without victory.
Don't worry about that. Victory is all we know.
I'll show them their beds.
I'll be there in a moment. Go on.
Suppose you want another chance to best me.
I want the honorable death you denied me in the pit. Perhaps I'll find it in Westeros.
Hombre, teniendo en cuenta de que tienes que ser primo hermano de Superman o algo, que te pega un corte en la cara y ya no lo tienes.
Malcolm, you're here.
And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What should I tell Roderick?
Tell him what I do for our house. Daenerys will eventually return to Westeros. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
Thank you, Uncle. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. You've guided me well.
You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick
Claro,
know
raro
you sail
sería que
for
fuera
Westeros
hijo de mi hermano,
with,
¿sabes? Que...
sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
How about fire and blood, Uncle? Isn't that what the Targaryens say?
Casting off!
Me parece que este...
Take this. It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
Hola, nano.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I brought you a gift.
Wine. You know the way to my heart. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
I've been worried about you, Lord Tyrion.
Oh, have you? You may be the only person in all of King's Landing who doesn't want to see my head on a spike. You and Podrick. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I doubt we'd get very far. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira. No more lies.
She left me no choice.
She never does. At least you had the courage to tell me the truth.
I told you not to run your mouth. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Back off, Lucan.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, clearly. Which is why you're here, doing her bidding. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
To be honest, I don't care what Lady Marjorie thinks of me.
I thought you were smarter than that. Without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
She knows the answer better than anyone. No one will testify for me. She's already seen to that. That is the truth of it. Not that it will help you.
I appreciate your honesty, Lord Tyrion.
And I yours, Lady Mira. Although I doubt my sister will.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time! Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Sé por qué, pero es que me fío más del enano que de cualquier otro, tío.
Must you leave?
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did
Coño,
you?
mira, si ya puede andar
Neither did you.
sin el bastón.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I
Y
hope you
ahora,
don't have any
cojones,
regrets
5 capítulos andando con el
about
bastón.
this. About us.
My only regret is what happened to your brother. If I'd only...
Please, let's not talk about Arthur. Not now. What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are.
We'll be married, and no one will be able to keep us apart. Not Griff, not his father, not Ramsay Snow.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Roderick? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
It's all right, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry. It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon.
Se vaya a asustar la niña de verte el cuerpo, hija.
All right, then. I'm listening.
last night I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there. To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held. It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes,
You said you saw someone. Who?
someone we trusted.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me, and mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you as your sister.
I give you my word, Talia. The traitor will get what he
Venga, dilo,
deserves.
Duncan.
Now, tell me.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Go get the guards.
Hey? Oh, my lord, you scared the bloody daylights out. What's that?
You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy.
Why, Royland? Why did you do it?
Your father was the greatest lord I've ever known. But you've brought this house to ruin. You pushed me to this, Roderick. You brought it upon yourself.
You're blaming me for what you did!
I'm telling you what you need to hear. I rose through the ranks because I knew when to ignore orders from men unfit to give them. Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Bungling your betrothal to Elena. Doesn't matter how either of you feel. Lord Glenmore will never let you marry her now. Going to High Point without any soldiers, despite my every warning. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
So you turn your cloak? That's your answer?
I'm not gonna stand by and watch you destroy this family.
Pues si técnicamente la estás destruyendo tú, hijo de puta.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act. All you do is limp between defeats.
Asher would cut your traitor heart out.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He has more balls than you ever will.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free.
Was this your doing? They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Royland, how could you?
This was his doing.
Y bien.
Just sentence me and be done with it.
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me. And Asher dies too.
Please, Roderick.
What do you mean? I know Lud's plans. Spare my life. And I'll tell you everything.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
You must decide, my lord.
You must be loving this, Duncan.
Believe me, I'm not.
Joder, ¿y por qué siempre me ponen esta puta situación? Yo quiero matarlo porque ahora se ha descubierto que es el traidor, pero al mismo tiempo no quiero que Asher muera.
I'll spare your life. Now talk.
You're a bigger coward than he is.
Mira cost Lud his army. He's desperate to strike back. He's going to ambush Asher the moment he makes landfall.
No!
You must protect Asher. Protect the true lord of this house.
Take this traitor away.
Get your hands off me.
Claro, ¿y qué coño
What
me
Royland
impedía?
said.
¿Y qué coño me
We have
impedía
to
que una
warn
vez que me ha
Asher.
confesado
We
todo,
can't, not if he's at sea.
el no matarlo, el tirarme un farol y hacer como que lo iba a
What do we
perdonar?
do?
Prepare the horses. We're gonna defend my brother.
Toma ya.
Fight for the foresters! Fight for the good! Hey ho, Northwood ho! A fight for the riches and ironwood! Fight for the
You smell that?
Hey ho,
We're almost
let's
there.
go.
Let's have a look.
Come on, break it all!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. The lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
I'm just another sword. No different than any of you. Roderick is the rightful lord. Trust me, everyone will love him. They'll want to fight for him.
Estoy mejorando la casa a
If
como
he's
la
anything
estaba
like
haciendo.
you, well,
Ole.
we'll see.
Se supone a ver que me sé, jajaja.
Pues sí.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right.
Come.
Pero bueno.
Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
Sale
De momento me gusta mucho más, jajaja.
Sale un olorcico
So,
más
this
bonito
is
de la bolsa,
Westeros.
tío.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Esto sabe como a chocolate, tío.
Y cántame cara sonriendo
Asher.
con corazones.
Thank the gods you've made it back.
Sí, a chocolate. Mierda, coño. Oh, me va a dar un segundito que se me está cayendo el moco. Me cago en la leche. ¡Torpedor! Hijo.
Ok.
Si es que tengo un pájaro que es un asqueroso, tío.
Me encuentro mal. Creo que lo voy a dejar.
A ver, ¿qué vas a dejar, criaturica? ¿Por qué coño se ha cerrado el voice mod? Hola. ¿Por qué coño se ha...
¿Estás bien?
Sí.
No.
Vamos al lío, ¿por qué cojones se ha cerrado el voice mod, loco? Vamos. Ah, cojonudo.
Tengo dolor de cabeza y ganas de vomitar.
Joder. Vamos. Cojonudo.
Cau.
¿Por qué coño se me han ido todos los accesos directos de esta mierda, tronco? Muy bien. O sea, si yo le doy a cualquiera que yo le dé, se me va a tomar por culo. Cojonudo.
Sí.
Cerramos y volvemos a abrir. Porque por lo que sea ha petado el voice mod. Wiimod no, coño, el voice mod.
Voy a tomar una pastilla a ver si se me pasa.
Vale.
Ahora vengo.
Voice mod tiene que estar activo, sí. Y si ahora ya está activo, ¿ahora qué? Ahora me sigues diciendo que no, ¿no? Ah, cojonudo.
Me pasa lo mismo que a ti el otro día, cariño.
¿Qué te pasa, hija? Cojonudo, me ha petado el voice mod. Pues nada. Pues diremos que se han petado las voces sin voces extrañas. O sea, no se canjeen voces que ha petado el voice mod. Por lo que sea, llamémoslo X.
Estoy arrancando el mío.
Ok, puto.
Lo del dolor de cabeza y ganas de vomitar.
Ah. Joder. Si es que estás hecha mierda, mi amor, estás hecha mierda. A ver si cerrando el Steam Deck. Administrador de tareas.
Ya estaba ayer mala.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus. Mega. Coronavirus, mega.
Cuando me traiste me empecé a encontrar mal.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus, mega.
Nas.
Coronavirus. Pues nada, es que ese chan que hace ahí no me hace ni puta gracia. Es como que hace algo extraño ahí. Ahora.
Ea, señor Elemura, cuy andamos.
Ay, muy buenas, Arcalet, ¿qué tal estamos? Vale, pues ha arreglado el voice mod. Ya puedo
Saludos
cantar.
para usted y la chica zombie.
La chica zombie por aquí anda, que me ha canjeado que le cante y estaba teniendo pequeños problemillas técnicos con el voice mod, que acabo de solucionarlo. Para empezar, no sé por qué había petado, y para continuar, no sé por qué esto estaba haciendo de las suyas. O sea que ahora que ya tenemos el voice mod, vamos al lío. Me va a cantar a mi niña, que es muy pequeñilla. Le vamos a cantar una canción que la tranquilice un poquito. Si siembras una ilusión y la riegas con tu amor, y el agua de la constancia brotará en ti una flor, y su aroma y su calor te arroparán cuando algo vaya mal.
Cántale algo bonito.
Si siembras un ideal en la tierra del quizás y lo abonas con la envidia, será
Olivos.
difícil arrancar. Muy buenas, Nika. La maldad de tu alma se ha hecho raíz.
Mago de Oz.
Y que mi luz te acompañe, pues la vida es un jardín donde lo bueno y lo malo, no, chic chic no, se confunden y es humano. No siempre saber elegir, pollo, es elegir. El pollo no está hoy por cantar conmigo. En fin. Sí, Nika, un poquito de Mago de Oz que mi señora me ha pedido que le cante. Y es lo primero que me ha venido a la cabeza.
Good to see you, brother.
Vamos a seguir con la historia, a ver si conseguimos cargarnos algún hijo de puta por aquí.
Lord knows you're coming. He sent men to intercept you. We need to hurry.
¿Cómo va la vida, muchacha? ¿Cómo tú por aquí? ¿Qué te cuenta?
Y mis lágrimas se quieren suicidar. Ahí voy.
What?
¡Pumba!
Morir en tu pie.
Coño, Juan, ¿te quieres reír ahora que estamos hablando de Mago de Oz? ¿Te quieres reír, Juan? Que tengo el puto
Han
disco.
nacido secas, tienen sed.
Que tengo el puto disco de Ira Day, de Mago de Oz, todavía en su puto precinto, sin abrir, sin estrenar, ¿vale? Tú fíjate si...
Hoy se quiere morir.
Tú fíjate si le he perdido ganas yo a Mago de Oz, que me lo pillé porque tenía el cheque ahorro del Carrefour. Me fui al Carrefour expresamente para no perder el cheque ahorro. Cogí el disco que valía precisamente lo que tenía de cheque ahorro y me lo llevé de gratis. Y ni estrenarlo siquiera todavía. ¿En serio, compadre? Me había quitado al rubio del medio y ahora estaba otra vez ahí dando por culo. Pues ya está. Uno menos. Verá el gordo. ¡Compadre!
Asha, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us.
Claro que sí, campeón.
Asha.
Suelta el mando.
Raise the gate.
Ya me dirás quemando que es teclado. Hostia, qué putada.
We have to get out of here.
Hostia, qué putada, que van a morir todos. Me lo acabas de puto complicar todo.
The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
Hostia, tengo que tomar la decisión. ¿Quién de los dos se queda? Acer o el otro. ¿A quién sacrificamos? Va, que se quede el tuyo a tomar por culo.
My lord, you must hurry. We can't lose you.
Let me save your life and our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
Total, lleva siendo un inútil toda la partida.
But my lord, you can't. Asher is your new lord.
Yes, my lord.
Roderick, go.
Ya estoy aquí.
Ok.
Hola, Nicolás.
A ver a cuántos me quito del medio antes de morir. Primer flechazo a tomar por culo.
Zombie 0292.
A ver si puedo cargarme a la mayor cantidad de hijos de putas posible. Que va, compadre, de aquí no sobrevivo ni de coña. O sea, al final, después de todo, el puto tullío se va a tomar por culo.
digas.
¿Pero qué te pasa, muchacha? Ay, encima está el final del capítulo. Tócate los cojones. No joda, muchacha, ¿qué te pasó? Hostia, qué putada, compadre.
Llevo así meses pero cada vez estoy peor.
Amor, no creo que cene, no me apetece, luego cuando estés me llamas.
Pues muy mal, ¿cómo que no te apetece?
Joder.
Pues muchacha, te digo lo mismo que le he dicho a nuestra amiga Ali.
Tengo angustia, Karadez, por favor.
Lo mejor para quitarse la depresión es rodearse de gente, no quedarse solo y no agobiarse, ¿sabes? Lo mejor que puedes hacer si ahora mismo estás deprimida es rodearte de la gente con la que tengas confianza en lugar de quedarte sola. No te se vaya a ocurrir la tontería de quedarte tú sola y de estar ahogándote tú sola en tu propia pena, porque considero va a ser peor.
Pues sí, encerrada en casa siempre.
Pues como recomendación personal, no te quedes encerrada en casa. Si tienes la posibilidad, sal, date una vuelta, queda con tus amigos, con tus familiares, tal, y ya te digo, y no estés sola en ningún momento. Vamos, por lo menos es el consejo que yo te doy.
Gracias.
No hay por qué dar la mujer. Hostia, por aquí.
Y si ya no hay más remedio, el psicólogo ayuda bastante, experiencia propia.
Pero escucha que te diga, Juan, en tu caso el psicólogo te ayuda porque
Igual
tú lo que
cuando
estás
me
es
encuentre
grillado,
con
tío.
ganas me hago una sopa o algo.
Cariño, yo ya te digo, yo me tomé el paracetamol y se me quitó todo. Me tomé un paracetamol, me eché en la cama un ratico, pero claro, a esta hora es que ya lo que es que si tú te echas te quedas dormida, ya te lo digo.
Lo sé, amor.
Y en un par de orillas por lo menos a mí se me pasó todico.
Tu maxi feel my head.
Yo también. ¡Opale! Ignite, muchas gracias por seguirme. No sé de dónde vienen, no sé de dónde has salido, pero muchísimas gracias.
Yo me he tomado un Enampium que es un poco más fuerte.
Un Enantium. Pues ya está, bueno, mientras que te ayude. Vamos a meter por aquí. Vamos a meter por aquí, vamos a meter por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. Aquí. Vamos a cambiar un poquito la canción, que le vamos a hacer un poquito de publicidad al grupo.
Ya te diré, jefe.
Ahora que se puede, le vamos a hacer un poquito de publicidad al grupo. Ahora que ya la hemos publicado en las redes. Que se vaya escuchando, que vaya teniendo difusión.
Acabo de jalarme un brownie curry.
Eso, jaja.
Qué bien suena.
Y lo mejor mejor de todo es que la última vez que miré teníamos 14 oyentes mensuales en Spotify. Ojo al dato. No sé para lo que sirven los oyentes mensuales, no sé si dan dinero, pero... Y de hecho ahora mismo vamos por 18. Yo supongo que sí, que eso será la gente que está suscribiéndose y tal. Que no creo que ganemos un duro con ello, pero... 18 oyentes mensuales a la...
Esto suena mejor que cuando vino Jaja.
Sí, tío, esto suena muchísimo mejor que cuando empezamos, no me jodas. De botellón, darle la novia a los niños fijos. Tío, eso está de puta madre. Chupitazo. Pues lo tenía aquí preparado, o sea que... Porque usted lo dice, muchacho. Pero no se vale que me lo tire todo. Qué desgraciaico soy, que me he echado un chupito, me he echado la mitad por encima. Ahora parece como si me hubiera puto meado, ¿vale? Como soy subnormal, pues... es lo que tengo. Coño, eso está de puta madre.
Mejor eso que se seque en el sudor en tu camiseta.
Pues sí, la verdad es que sí. Hola papá, ya estoy aquí. Quiero que estés orgulloso de mí. Por eso me hago notar, entro profundo en tu fosa nasal. Sí, ese soy yo. Mi olor inconfundible, mi rico sabor se me nota bastante. No te pongas colorado, no soy tan importante. Hoy sabrás de mi olor, no me tapa ni el ambientador. Que voy a salir, no te podrá resistir. Quiéreme tal como soy, pues he salido de ti. Tal como vengo me voy y dejo prueba de que estuve aquí. Quiéreme tal como soy y no me mires tan mal, porque todo lo que odias de mí lo hiciste tú al cenar así.
A mí me ha recordado al punkin bajista.
Pues ahora vas a ver una cosa, Juan. Quieto, parado. Quieto, parado. Decimos, cambiamos a pantalla tal. Que esto es el último ensayo grabado, ¿sabes? Aquí metemos un montón la gamba, sobre todo yo. No me preguntéis por qué mi señora doña novia cuando graba el teléfono le hace ese tipo de cosas raras. incluso le coge brillo y le pierde brillo. Pero bueno, cosas que pasan, supongo. Pam, 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 pam. Pero compadre, lo que no entiendo es por qué se le va y le viene el brillo. Y aparte, no es que tenga el... No, es que vamos a ver, es que lo que no entiendo yo, porque este sin embargo está puesto en la... Yo creo que es más bien porque ella va moviendo y la luz le va reflejando más para arriba, más para abajo y va perdiendo. Aquí está todo el mundo pasándosela pasando, me parece a mí, o sea que yo también me la paso pasando.
Puede ser.
Empieza el calorcito.
No, si el puso cuando les grabo no me pinta, jaja.
Aquí va.
No sé vosotros, pero a mí eso me ha parecido que ha estado puta madre.
Así es como ha sonado en el último ensayo. Para que vean la notoria diferencia que tenemos desde el inicio a como sonamos ahora. Cabe destacar que sigo llevando la misma puta camiseta. Tío, eso está de puta madre. Tronco, eso está de puta madre. Tírate al sofá, que nadie te moleste tenerlo pa' ti entero. Soltar su hueca, quedarse en la gloria y el orgullo follonero. Tío, eso está de puta madre. A ver, voy a mirar a ver si el capullo del Jorge ha iniciado ya su directo, porque... aprovechalo. Yo sintiéndolo mucho, Jorge, si no estás en directo, tío... Me parece a mí que... la raíz no te la voy a poder tirar. Sí, ya me voy. Ya me reclaman mi señora madre para cenar y ya va siendo hora. Vamos aquí ya casi 2 horitas. Más o menos lo que he hecho yo de directo, un par de orillas o así. Voy a tener que empezar a hacerlos más tempranico para durar un poquito más, pero bueno. De puta madre. ¿El qué se te ha dislocado, cariño? Ahí estaría. Eso fue como sonó en el último ensayo este domingo, ¿sabes? O sea, ayer. Que la verdad es que ya vamos sonando guay, ¿no? Lo siguiente, diría yo. Tracatá. 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 Pues nada, señores. Si Naiden está por ahí para que le tire una raid, nadie quiere, nadie le apetece, pues lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí, ¿sabes?
Gracias por el stream.
No, a vosotros siempre por estar por aquí, Nika, por Dios. Si no estuvieseis por aquí, los streamings no tendrían sentido. Entonces las gracias os las tengo que dar yo a vosotros. Y ya te digo, por cierto, por aquí te dejo, aparte de que tenemos el WhatsApp y tal, por aquí te dejo, si tienes Discord...
Joder, puto internet.
Por aquí te dejo el canal de Discord por si quieres unirte.
La última pa' irte anda.
Hijo de puta. Que en el canal de Discord últimamente estamos muy callados, pero yo creo que va siendo momento de ir animándolo. Vamos a ver, esta puede ser ¿de qué puede ser, compadre? Me da hasta miedo ya mirar la mierda esta. Por el color que tiene. Es que ni me aparece una que se parezca, compadre.
Mi canal también está muy parado.
Es que ni se parece. Vale, como almendra. Vale. Dentro de lo que cabe ha sido algo bueno. Como almendra. ¿Tú también tienes canal de Discord? Pues si quieres pásamelo y le damos vidilla. Que yo soy el típico que en los canales de Discord pone muchas gilipolleces. Pues nada. Yo aquí controlando con mi mesilla.
A ti todo te sabe a almendra.
Sí, tío, es que no sé por qué siempre me salen las buenas las primeras. Y después, poquito a poco, como que van yéndose a tomar por culo y me van saliendo todas las malas. No lo entiendo. Ahí. Pues nada, señores.
Seguid en mi perfil de Twitch.
Pues voy a ir ahora mismo a tu perfil de Twitch. Que te tengo por aquí. De hecho, te tengo aquí.
Anda y que te den y que lo disfrutes.
A ver, por aquí te veo. Nika.
¿Cuál es el tuyo?
Hostia, que tienes 442 seguidores en Twitch. Me cago en la puta.
Joder, me va tu mal, tío.
A ti como siempre, cariño. Acerca de donaciones, Discord, Instagram. Aquí, Discord. Tracatá. Unirme. Ahí estoy yo en el tuyo también. Y aquí en el mío te voy a dar el rol de miembro. Para que puedas escribir y puedas hacer cositas. Pues nada, gente. Muchísimas gracias por haber estado por aquí. Ya sabéis que, como siempre digo, sois vosotros el alma de los streaming. Y nada, nos vemos mañana con el último episodio de Juego de Tronos. Y nada, como suelo decir, no hagáis nada que yo no haría. Y si lo hacéis, disfrutad, que la vida son 2 días. Nos vemos mañana. Hasta luego.